So while we wait for Sturgis to get that holotape processed, I figured we might as well try and get some things done in the meantime. And if you guys remember, it wasn't that long ago, but we did give Virgil his cure. So I wonder if maybe there's a chance that that thing's taken effect by now. Guess we'll have to wait and see. And then obviously we could do some Institute stuff as well. But one thing on the side, I did pick up this weapon. It is a mod, but considering it was my favorite weapon in Fallout 3 and probably my favorite assault rifle in, I guess, any Fallout game I've ever played, I thought it might be worth a look, at least. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a damn good gun. If you're not familiar with it, though, this is the Chinese assault rifle. But I've got a pretty damn good feeling it's going to be a fun gun to use. So get used to it. But like I said, we might as well check on Virgil for now. And I'm assuming he's still in the glowing sea. So I guess we'll head that way. Alright, Virgil, here we come. If you're curious though, there are actually a couple other mods that you can do to this weapon, although I figured I'd try and make it look as close to the original one from Fallout 3 as possible. Plus the scope, of course, since those are always awesome. Wait a minute. Oh yeah! That's Virgil.
Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm just glad you're human again.
As am I. Though I still have a tremendous amount of work to do. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab. Or help yourself to any of this junk, if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
Wow, Virgil. Thank you very much. Gotta say, though, I'm very happy that all worked out for the best. But he did say we're free to use anything here that we might want, so I'll search around a bit more, and I guess I'll see you guys somewhere back at the Institute. Alright, guys, and here we are once again. But I'm pretty sure all we need to do this time is talk to Sean, and then we should be good to go. Hopefully by the time we're done here, though, Sturgis will have everything he needs.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
So, that being said, we are getting closer, right?
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. Honestly, you guys probably should have done this sooner. You know, letting the Commonwealth know you guys really aren't as bad as everyone's made you out to be. But what exactly would you have me say?
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Father.
Okay, well, I'll be honest. That type of announcement is definitely a lot different than the one I had in mind. Seems like this is more of a threat. But just to make sure we don't make a complete fool of ourselves, we might as well take a look at that script. And I mean, we are the announcer after all, so there is a chance we could always change things up a bit, make it sound a little more friendly. But this says, "People of the Commonwealth, for years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It is true, but not the whole truth. We are the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will preserve long after the world above ground has ceased to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply ask that you do not interfere with the Institute's operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. You may rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands, that mankind will thrive under our guidance. Yeah, I'm not sure how true all of that is, but we'll give it a shot nonetheless.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It is true, but it is not the whole truth. We're here, and we are
Here to help. I think that sounds a bit better.
here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your
Daily lives? Or we could go with personal freedoms. I think that sounds a bit more honorable.
personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in...
Well, let's see. Unnecessary difficulties? Yeah, that does sound nice. Although maybe it wouldn't be enough to get our point across. Maybe dire consequences? We'll go with this one.
unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is
Yeah, in safe hands.
in safe hands, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
Diamond City, huh? I guess I wouldn't mind stopping by there. Besides, I could use the fresh air.
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Alright, Sean, sounds like a plan. So, Diamond City. Guess we'll head down there right now. Yeah, the last thing we heard about this place was from Hancock. And he was telling us the mayor might be a synthetic. Although, didn't he say he didn't really believe that? Not sure if I do either. But you never know. Could be more than true.
Just buy or sell whatever you need and get lost.
But let's see, where exactly is this broadcasting station? Oh, of course. Diamond City Radio. Oh, hey, Travis. Long time no see.
You think the radio sounds better these days? I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
No wonder it isn't broadcasting at full power.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, let's try this. Maybe this goes here?
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
And you go.
Okay, looks good. Oh yeah, and Travis, we may just want to keep this whole thing between you and me. And as for us, guess we might as well get back to Sean. Oh, wow. That's a surprise. Sean's not actually upstairs this time. That being said, where is he? Oh, he must be in the same place we met the doctor last time.
If you encounter a hazardous chemical spill, please alert the Facilities Division immediately.
Well, that sure isn't creepy at all. What the hell was he doing right there? Oh, that's weird. I never knew this room went back even further. Oh, yeah. This place is something entirely new, isn't it? Because I don't think it's the FEV lab, is it? Sort of looks the same. I mean, it is in terrible condition, but pretty sure this is not the same place. Oh yeah, there's Sean. You know, I wonder, is this maybe the place that the Institute started out as? And then they started branching out from here? I mean, it seems like it could be a decent start, even though it is in bad condition now.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
And how's the reactor doing?
I'm all set. But what about the reactor?
The initial round of tests is finished. All readings are nominal, so yes, I think we're ready. I'll let you do the honors.
This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My father and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish, and we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Sean.
Perhaps someday our synths can reclaim the Commonwealth.
Ooh. I'm not too sure if I want that to happen, Sean. Let's not jump the gun here. Okay. Looks like everything's going well. Alright, and it looks to me like that should be everything.
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Yeah, but surely your plan went further than this.
Now that the reactor works, what's next for the Institute?
We'll get to that. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Okay, well sadly, doesn't sound like he'll be joining us. But we are the leader of this place, after all. So I don't really see any sense in us not attending. And who knows, maybe if we're lucky enough, maybe we'll even get to decide a few things. I mean, after all, it does seem like this place is sort of in need of some opinions other than their own. But I'm pretty sure this is that same
Nothing to
room
report, sir.
that we were at before, back when Sean told us that he was passing away.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many
Although
others.
this place is extremely big, so for all I know, it could be something entirely different. And then... oh, it is the room above us.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Well, that's reassuring. Oh yeah, these guys really are looking up to us now.
We're looking forward to working with you.
Before long, he'll be back in the workforce.
Alright, so where to begin?
What kind of work will we be doing exactly?
Well, normally the Directorate reviews and approves research tracts for the various divisions. Today, however, we're here for a different reason.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
And what exactly is our end goal here?
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's just spit it out, shall we? The Directorate has decided that the Brotherhood of Steel need to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I mean, like I've said many times in the past, I don't much care for them, but then again, I don't think that means they need to be destroyed. Isn't there a way we can avoid conflict?
I think the last thing the Institute needs now is to make things worse. We should be trying to avoid conflict, not starting it.
I would love to see that big airship fly off over the horizon, but it's not gonna happen. The conflict is already upon us. Unless we end it now, it's only going to get worse.
We really don't have a choice. If we're to emerge from this the victors, we need to move quickly. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
Oh, man. Well, in the long run, I'm pretty sure the synthetic production may only make things worse. I mean, that's the whole reason they're here, trying to attack you, isn't it? So maybe focus on weapons? I'm curious what your thoughts are, though.
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say weapons development.
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The Advanced Systems folks will get to work immediately. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Well, man, oh man. Things are really starting to go downhill, aren't they? And very quickly, I might add.
We're making real progress.
But if Sean needs to speak to us, seems to me like that may be the best thing to do for now. After all, I'm pretty sure Sturgis still doesn't have that thing ready. Unfortunately.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Director. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
No, as a matter of fact, I tried to turn him away from that decision. They wanted nothing to do with that, though.
I think it's a mistake to lash out at anyone.
It should be clear by now that if we wait, we will be destroyed. Acting swiftly is the only way to secure our position.
You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I do.
I can't lie. They are allies.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. I won't ask for details. I'm sure I don't want to know. But these people, with their twisted ideology,
They seek to undermine everything the Institute stands for. Surely you can see that.
Yeah, but in reality, they aren't really a threat, are they?
They want freedom for the synths, that's all. They're not a threat to the Institute.
Of course, they claim they're about rights and freedom for synths. But those misguided notions have led to countless acts of violence. Surely you can see that you can no longer work with them. That the time has come to put an end to them. For our sake. For our future. I'm afraid this is an order. The railroad leadership needs to be eliminated. I expect a report when it's done.